on excessive speed alone.
And 2 volunteer firefighters were hurt while putting out a blaze at a restaurant in Meaford, Ontario. That's on Georgian Bay. The pair sent out a distress call after going into the burning building to search for missing tenants. The firefighters were pulled out. We're told they're going to be okay. The tenants weren't at home at the time. Well, by tomorrow, the city will be abuzz with the Toronto International Film Festival. But the Girl Guides of Canada has launched another film fest featuring stories you likely won't hear about on the red carpet. Laura Zilke has more.
Girls, open your eyes.
This 2-minute Canadian-made short film likely won't appear on any Hollywood screens, but it's not supposed to.
We dare you to compete.
Its job is to guide young women, a portion of society that feels a lot of pressure.
Everyone has to look really good all the time. It's kind of annoying. There's a lot of pressure to be skinny, and everyone has to be beautiful all the time.
In a constant effort to modernize its image, Girl Guides of Canada has launched its first annual online film festival, Perspectives on a Girl. 10 films will appear on the site by mid-September. All are made by girls and women for girls and women.
We're hoping that the Perspectives on a Girl online film festival will really showcase the relevancy of our organization.
Just last spring, the Girl Guides did a survey asking young girls what issues were most relevant to them. The result, a badge dedicated solely to improving body image. The badge shows 3 distinct body types and asks girls to love themselves no matter what.
Most of us can't carry the weight of ourselves.
Crystal Mullen stars in one of the online films. She's asking girls to allow themselves to feel empowered.
Hopefully little girls will listen to it, their moms will listen to it, and they'll say, you know what, you can be loud, you can speak your own truth.
The site launch coincides with a yearly membership drive and was the brainchild of an advertising company. 2 years ago, the Guides made headlines with another ad campaign, one that showed scantily clad young women and the label, Why Girls Need Guides. This campaign carries the same moniker.
Not only do girls need guides in the sense that, they need mentors and leadership, but they also need, a little bit of guidance.
Laura Zilke, Global News.
High school students at 2 Toronto schools are getting new high-tech equipment. Future Shop donated $100,000 for new computer labs at Mark Garneau Collegiate and Western Technical Commercial School. Mark Garneau unveiled a new digital arts program that includes a media publishing center. And Western Tech is focusing on a broader program around 21st century literature.
I think it was 24 hours ago that we were showing pictures north of the city of the leaves starting to change. I saw a couple in the city.
In the city. I know I was on the DVP today, and I also saw just a tint of leaf change coming on. Yep. So it's September. We can expect that. Let's take a look at something a little bit different. This from the Discovery shuttle, which is docked with the space station. This a major hurricane, believe it or not. Hurricane Fred in the Atlantic. It intensified rapidly yesterday from tropical storm all the way up to Category 3 status. One of the top 3 hurricanes to develop so far east and south. And that's the view from space. This is another view from space from our tropical satellite imagery, and we've animated it and added in some color so you can see the eye a lot less defined. Why have we not talked too much about this system? Well, one reason. Here's Africa right here, so it's still way, way out there. The other reason, it's going to be weakening and moving up towards the north very quickly, so only really affecting shipping lanes and the fishies out there. Here's Carol, Savo Beach. Nice shot of her grandchildren. I think it's Max, Matthew, and Alex there enjoying the long weekend. Other than that, a pretty deserted beach. And from Lake Temagami, I think. This is up towards the north. Beautiful sunshine throughout the day today, and a couple more of those sunset shots from Balsam Lake, Georgian Bay. Beautiful conditions. Huntsville, look at that. Just picturesque conditions. And from Gregory, Blue Water Beach. It's a nice Muskoka chair ad as well. And the setting sun on summer, but not yet. Not yet. We have more throughout the day tomorrow. 24 degrees. Southeasterly wind once again gusting to around 20 kilometers per hour. So here's how the weather pattern's shaping up. We do have a bit of a trough coming onto the west coast. That's making for some unsettled conditions, scattered showers. Good news out there. They need the rain more than we need it here. And we have that jet stream way up towards the north as it moves towards Ontario. And that's one of the reasons why up on the south end of James Bay, 26 degrees in Moosonee, 25, Winnipeg, Regina. Very warm, pleasant conditions. A little bit cooler now. Toronto 22, Montreal 21, and the real chill back towards Halifax, only 12 degrees. Up towards Gaspé, also about 13 Celsius right now. So we're enjoying the warmth. We're also watching for the cloud cover. It's right now right around Lake Erie. They're seeing some extra high clouds. The rest of us, nothing but sunshine. But we are going to be watching this system very closely. It's not going to be affecting us tomorrow, but Friday and then possibly Saturday, as the high shifts off the coast, we're going to see that moisture creep up towards the north. So I think Friday, a close call. Right now, if there is going to be any rain whatsoever, it's going to be Friday evening lasting into Saturday morning as the low moves up the coast, and then skies are going to clear right back out again. And I think the weekend is just looking fantastic, especially for Sunday. Tonight, 8 degrees, Muskoka Lakes. Sudbury, 12, North Bay as well, 8 in Ottawa, 13 in Toronto, and tomorrow, more sun. Get out and enjoy it. 26 in Windsor, 24 here in the GTA, 25 up towards Ottawa. For the next 7 days, Friday, a little bit cooler. The winds are going to pick up. We're going to have extra cloud cover as well. Risk of a shower late in the day into Saturday morning, but the temperature warms right back up, getting up to 24 on Sunday. Monday looking great as well, and we are going to be seeing temperatures that are going to hover in that 20 to 22 degree range right through next week. Leslie, Emery?
Oh, it looks gorgeous. Thanks, Anthony.
They claim they can save lives and save money. Driving schools. They become a thriving business across the GTA as thousands of people try to cut down on the cost of insurance. But Sean O'Shea is here now with a warning that not all driving schools out there are roadworthy. Sean.
Well, that's right, Leslie. For many new drivers, the promise of lower insurance premiums is why they go to driving school in the first place. But before you get behind the wheel, here are a few driving school tips they may not teach you, including a couple that one student learned the hard way.
He wanted to learn to drive. He was 17.
Like many parents of teenagers, Cindy Schuster wanted her son Michael to get driving instruction from a pro. So last year he paid $400 for lessons from the Beach Driving Academy in Toronto's Danforth area, a school in business more than 50 years.
We heard through word of mouth that it was highly recommended.
Besides actually learning to drive, there's another benefit of taking driving lessons. If you go to an accredited school, you can have a discount on your auto insurance premiums, provided the school sends in all the necessary forms. But in Schuster's son's case, that didn't happen because the school closed down. The school's owner died, and the business folded. And the Schusters didn't realize till much later the paperwork hadn't been filed with the ministry.
Yeah, I was shocked, because, it had been several months.
I don't know what happens at that point.
We talked by phone to Schuster's instructor, the owner's son, who says the teen definitely completed all study needed for the certificate. So we called the Ontario Transportation Ministry and asked them to investigate. In a statement, we were told the family and an instructor that used to work for the school have been extremely cooperative in trying to get the students completed and certified. However, the ministry has not yet received a response for the student in question. If the student's record cannot be provided by former staff, the student will need to complete the entire course again with another approved course provider. Cindy Schuster says her son shouldn't have to pay twice.
You're going to a ministry-approved driving school. There's lots of other ones out there that are not ministry-approved. You do your homework. You go to ministry-approved. You expect the paperwork to be filed.
Which is not unreasonable. Now, I spoke to the people with the records for the old school, and they've committed to checking for Schuster's record again. It's unusual for something like this to happen, but a couple of words of warning. If you pass the course, make sure that you immediately get proof that you passed that course. If there's any dispute, you have a copy down the road. And when it comes to picking a school, always get references. Don't always choose a school based strictly on the lowest price. Well, in other consumer news, the construction of new homes in Canada was up sharply in August, surprising economists. New home starts rose 12.1% in August, much greater than expected. The rate in Ontario was even higher. Experts say, coupled with stronger sales of existing homes, it indicates a strong recovery in Canada's housing market. Good news today for iPhone users in Canada as Skype comes north. Starting today, Canadian iPhone and iPod Touch users can download the popular application. Skype allows software users to make free or lower-cost calls over the web to other Skype users. The only drawback is that you have to be in a Wi-Fi zone in order to use it. That's Consumer SOS. If you have a consumer complaint, a comment, or a story idea, email me, sos@globaltv.com, or you can phone us at 866-SOS-1414. That's 866-767-1414.
Thank you, Sean.
After the break, Jennifer Aniston gets serious about love, really serious.
All right, looking forward to that one.